Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and today I want to come on here and do a video about black owned brands. Now, being a black woman, I do try to support black owned brands, but I haven't been the best with this at all, especially because I've been wanting to try more black owned brands for a very long time, even before all of this started happening. The conversation about Black Lives Matter started happening really big. I made a list like probably a year ago when I started really getting into makeup of black owned brands that I wanted to try in my trusty little notebook that I love. It's so worn out now. I probably have no pages almost left in here, but these were all the black owned brands I want to try. So as you can see, the upper half here, there's a lot on there, and I have to say I haven't been the best about this. So today what I wanted to do is just highlight some of these brands that I still have on my list to try. So I'm gonna go through this list. I'm gonna tell you guys some brands that I am really interested in, and I'll tell you guys if I've tried them yet or not. So the ones I've tried, I have a check mark by. That doesn't mean I'm never going to try anything else from there. It's just that I've tried some products from there, or I tried one thing from there, and I just checked it off my list to kind of give love to all of these black owned brands. Sorry, drinking some coffee in my beautiful cup. But anyways, I'm also going to be doing a video soon using products from the black owned brands that I have. I think I almost have a full face, maybe not. I don't have a full face. I don't think I have a concealer from a black owned brand, or a mascara, but I have eyeshadow, foundation, lip products from black owned brands, but I don't have a full face. But anyways, I'm gonna just highlight some brands I want to try, I have tried, and I want to continue trying from their brand, just to give some highlight to black owned. Alright, so before I get into the list, first I want to talk about why I just haven't gotten to some of these brands. And I think a lot of it has to do with just media and like the amount of coverage that is given to other brands versus black owned brands. And I just think that's the conversation that needs to be had with not even just cosmetics, within every area. Black owned brands, just I feel like they just get a lot less coverage than other brands. And I know that's, you know, not every brand, but because, you know, like Fenty Beauty, Mcgrath, they get a lot of hype, coverage, posted on different social media accounts, all that good stuff. But a lot of these smaller black owned brands just really don't get enough coverage or hype or support from in not just the black community, but within every community, to where people just don't know about these brands. And that's the case with me as well. It's just sometimes, even though I made this list and I actually searched for some of these brands a year ago, I've added on throughout the year, because some stuff, even when I was searching for black owned brands a year ago and I made this list, I didn't know about some of these brands, and so I've added so many more brands onto this list. So you're gonna see where I had wrote in pencil first, and then I wrote in purple, because I just been adding on more brands. And what I think is the issue is that you just kind of forget, not even that you forget, but you just kind of is like not in the front of your brain, because you see so many other brands being advertised. A lot of these big hyped up brands get a lot more coverage and a lot more support from not just Instagram accounts, but also YouTubers, advertisements, TV, all that stuff. So sometimes the smaller black owned brands or indie black owned brands just don't have the amount of money to get their stuff advertised, or the amount of hype, because they're smaller brands. So that's one reason why I think it hasn't been in the forefront. I still have tried some of these brands, and I still have, you know, tried to support some black owned brands, but I could have done a lot better, I think. And as a black woman, I do want to support more black owned brands and just give them the amount of courage and support they deserve. And there is another, I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but anyways, that's basically my thoughts about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my list, but I'm also going to make a Google document that I'm going to put in the description box, so that you can check out some of these brands as well. I'm going to put either URLs or the names of the brands, or both, in the document, put it in the description box, so that we can share out these black owned brands and they can get some more coverage and more, you know, visibility to people who just probably just don't know about them. And that could be the case. That's probably more than likely the case, because some of these brands have some products that look really awesome. And you know, that's just because it's black owned doesn't mean they have great products, but how are you gonna know if you don't try, right? So what I think is that we just need to show more support and have these brands be more highlighted within different communities, especially here like on YouTube. That's where I get a lot of my suggestions to buy makeup is from other YouTubers. So we just have to do our part on supporting these black owned businesses. And yeah, so all right, so the first brand on my list is Iman Cosmetics, and it's the first one I wrote down when I first made this list, probably about a year ago. And since then, I have tried Iman Cosmetics. If you'll notice, I do have a check mark right by that brand. And I own a couple things from Iman Cosmetics. I have three things from there. I own their Luxury Concealing Foundation. I actually have two. This is my old one. It's almost completely gone, so I bought it back up recently. And this is one of my favorite foundations. I haven't featured it in a video, but for the longest time, it was my favorite foundation. And this is the foundation that actually made me realize that I don't love matte foundations. I like more of a satin or dewy finish or natural finish. I don't really love matte foundations, and this foundation made me realize that, because before this I had the Fenty Beauty foundation, the Pro Filter matte one that was like really ultra matte, and it just didn't make my skin look good, and I didn't realize that for like the longest time until I got this. And I also had, I think, maybe the Fit Me matte foundation as well before this, and I just thought I had to do matte because that's what everybody else was doing. But then I started seeing that I really don't love matte foundations, so I do have had this for the longest time. I just recently bought a backup. I have a lipstick from Iman Cosmetics that is a matte lipstick. I don't love that one because of the color. I think if it was a different color, I would like it more. The formula is not bad, and that's coming from someone that does not really like matte lipsticks. The formula is not bad. It's just I don't like the color on me. It's a little too light. And then last thing I have from them is their luxury pressed powder, and I just recently got this when I ordered that other foundation, and I've used it twice now, and I really do like it because I've noticed I've been becoming a lot more oily in my T-zone area since it's gotten warmer, and just in the last few months I've been producing a lot more oils where I've had just really dry skin everywhere on my face. Now I'm producing more oils in the T-zone area, and this is so great to stop that oils and keep it more mattified, I guess. Even though I love a dewy look, I don't want it to be greasy, so this helps with that. Okay, so the next brand on my list is Beauty Bakery. This brand is so cute. Obviously it's a black owned brand, and I love the aesthetic of this brand because it's like everything that has to do with baking. Like the tools look like little baking tools, and then the sponges are like in an egg carton, I believe. This is the brand that does that. And it's just really cute. I love the aesthetic, and I've been wanting to try them for such a long time, but I've never gotten around to it, which really sucks because the brand looks super nice. But they did just recently come out with a little palette of face products. I think it was like a blush, a bronzer maybe, and like a highlight, something like that. And it's like a 3-bar, and it's like looks like an ice cream sandwich. Can't talk today, but that's so cute. I've been wanting to buy that one. I'm holding off for just a minute until I see what else I want to buy from the brand so that I can make like a full order and not just one product. So I'm doing some research on that, trying to see what match me for like for face products, but maybe I'll just order that just to try it. It is a brand I've been wanting to try for such a long time. Alright, so the next brand on my list is Untitled Cosmetics. This brand has been on my list for forever. Like I said, when I made this list, it's one of those that's in pencil because I've been wanting to try this one. And when I first made this list, I wrote in pencil. So the ones in pencil are the ones I've been wanting to try, even though some of them are not checked off yet because I've not tried. And this brand is one that I just have not tried yet. But Untitled Cosmetics is just very appealing to me. I love the aesthetic of the brand, and it being black owned. I would love to try more products from this brand. They look like it gives me the feel of like a more sophisticated line. So I would really like to try some of their lip products in particular, and I think that would be really interesting. Alright, so the next one on my list that I'm been eyeing is Denissa Myrick Beauty. This one is one I've been wanting to try for a long time yet. Have not yet. It's more of a little bit pricier brand. Well, like mid, not super pricey, but like mid pricing. And a lot of their products have really caught my eye. Some of their face products especially, I think they have a lot of dewy like products, or like glossy looking products, so when you put it on it makes you give like a dewy look, which I love. And so I really have been wanting to try this brand. So I think that's one of the brands I might try, because I've had a cart now for like a couple days with products in it, and it's like I just need that push over to just try it, just take a leap. I take a long time to decide before I buy things. It's like a mental thing. I like have to think on it for like a couple days. Now some things I'll rush on, but other things I think a little bit more. All right, the next one on my list is Walma Beauty, or Walma. I hope I'm saying that right. This brand is super pretty. I've seen this brand featured. It's a little less obscure than some other brands on this list. I've seen this brand featured on Jackie Aina's page, as well as a couple other YouTubers I watch have commented about this brand, or said they want to try it, or have shown products from this brand. And the thing that interests me most from this brand is their eyeshadow. So I would love to try some of their eyeshadow products. Their eyeshadow palettes look super beautiful, and they're just very enticing. So I would definitely love to try some of their eyeshadow palettes. They look really beautiful. Alright, the next brand I have on my list, which I actually have checked off because I've tried products from this brand, and that is Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place is black owned, I believe, by an African woman. I'm not for sure where she's exactly from, but she owns this brand, and it is kind of geared toward, it's good for all people of course, but it has black people and darker skinned women in mind, which I absolutely love. I own 5 palettes from Juvia's Place. I own the Saharan, the Douche or the Douce palette. I own the Nubian 2, I believe it's the Nubian or Nubian 2 palette, the one that's all neutral. I own the I just recently got the Zulu palette, and then I got the what's it called? I just recently got this one, the Nomad, which is like a neutral palette. And I just love Juvia's Place artwork on their palettes. Super beautiful. This one is like a neutral with like some oranges and like yellow shades. Really pretty. So yeah, I would love to try more from Juvia's Place. I heard their stick foundation is really good, even if you have dry skin, because I usually find that with stick foundation, it's not really geared for dry skin. It's more geared for a combination or oily, but I heard that one is really nice and it's good for dry skin. I have tried their foundation, and it comes in like the orange bottle. Did not love that. It was very matte, and it actually survived a declutter I just did recently. But I tried it again since that declutter, and I just did not like the way it looked on my skin, so I'm probably going to be decluttering that one. But overall, I really love Juvia's Place products, or their eyeshadows, and I would like to try more from the brand. I think I want to try some of their blushes and highlighters, and definitely more eyeshadow palettes. And like I said, I would like to try their stick foundation. So, oh wait, no, I forgot. I did order their stick foundation, so that'll be here soon. And I also ordered 2 palettes on sale. They were on sale. I think it was the Tribe, because I hear so many people rave about the Tribe palette, and another palette. I forgot the name of it, but they were like a bundle deal. So more Juvia's Place coming. Okay, so the next brand is Propa Beauty. This one is a newer brand. I wanted to highlight it because it is new, and it has made quite a splash recently on YouTube. They have lip products. That's all they have, I think, right now is lip products. I have 3 of their lipsticks, and I ordered these like right after I heard about them, and I heard they were black owned, and it was like about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, something like 2 weeks ago, probably about 2 weeks ago. I got these. Their packaging is super cute. I have 3 shades: Spider, Believe It, and Focus. I actually have a video swatching these. I'll link it up in the eye if you would like to see it. So up there if you want to click on there. So these lipsticks are super creamy, super beautiful. Love the packaging. They're $12, so great price. And so far I really like this brand. I can't wait to see what else they do. And I am going to be ordering some more lipsticks from them. Right now they're all out of stock. I believe all of their lipsticks are out of stock because I just looked yesterday. But you can order for pre-order. So if you want to pre-order some lipsticks, you can do that as well from that brand. So that one is an awesome one that I'm really liking so far. Okay, so next on my list is JD Glow Cosmetics. I hear so many people talk about this brand, especially their single eyeshadows. I would love to try some of their eyeshadows. I think they're really pretty looking. I believe they have the like duochrome and multichrome that a lot of single shade brands have, and I would love to try that. I've been obsessed with duochrome and multichromes lately from indie brands because I just started getting into them, and so I would really love to try those from JD Glow Cosmetics. Okay, so the next one on my list is Morena Beauty, and I think I heard about this brand from Jackie Aina's page, and what I want to try from them is their blushes. I saw their blushes. I believe this was on Jackie Aina's page. I might be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure, and I would love to try their blushes from this brand. The brand looks super beautiful, and their blushes, I'm a blush fanatic, so I would love to try their blush formula and see if I like it. And they have some really nice colors, and I think they're made to show up on a deeper skin tone, but I'm pretty sure of course everybody can use them, and so that's just an interesting, you know, I love that when, you know, they're thinking of everyone is in your mind when you're creating products, and so for them to make a more pigmented blush, I think that's a really great idea. Alright, the next one on my list is Pat McGrath. I actually do own actually quite a few products, not like a lot, but within the last couple months I've bought quite a few Pat McGrath products. I have now 4 palettes, one of the larger ones that's 125, 2 of the 6-pan ones, and then this little guy here that's kind of like almost like a sampler that was $28 still, but I got it on sale. So I own those 4 palettes from Pat McGrath, and then I own a lipstick from Pat McGrath as well, which I got on sale. I really love the eyeshadows. I'm still waiting to try one of the palettes though because I haven't used it yet. And the lipstick I like, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Again, it's a matte formula. The formula is not drying or anything like that. It goes on really smooth. I think it's the color again, and I thought I would really love this color, but I don't know, it's just something, every time I put it on, it's just off. I think I need another color. But the packaging is super beautiful. So yeah, Pat McGrath is one that I have tried now, yay, this year. And I would like to try more from. I would like to do at least one more of the bigger palettes. $125 is a little much, but I would like to try some more. So okay, so the next one on my list that I'm going to highlight is the lip bar. This one has, as the name says, a lot of lip products, and I think that they do have more products than just lipsticks, but their lipsticks are what really pulled me in. They look so rich and creamy and beautiful, and I do really love to try some of their lip products, and I like how they have so many different colors to fit so many different skin types, which is so important. Inclusion is so important for beauty brands to get into their thought process, not just an afterthought, to include products for a range of skin tones: deep, dark, mid, tan, medium, light, and fair. Everybody needs to be included, and so I would really like to try some lipsticks from the lip bar. I haven't tried anything from there yet, but I would like to. The next one on my list that I want to highlight is Black Girl Sunscreen, and this one, as this name says, has sunscreens for Black people. This is a struggle. I'm pretty sure a lot of Black people have had or experienced with sunscreens, that it leaves a white film on. I'm pretty sure even people with lighter skin can probably attest to this, and it just, especially for darker skin, it just looks really not the best. So this one has sunscreen. It does not leave that white film on you, and I've got 3 sunscreens right now, and one of them leaves like a really apparent white film on me. The other one I have from Neutrogena is a little bit better, and then I have another one that's like a moisturizer, so it's okay. But I would really like to try the sunscreen, and it's $18.99, I believe, so not a bad price at all. So sunscreen is important also because sometimes in the Black community, it's kind of preached or said that we don't need sunscreen, and so I love that this brand is selling to Black people and telling them, you know, you still need to put on sunscreen and protect your skin from the sun, because even though we have a certain amount of protection because of the melanin in our skin, it does give us a certain amount of protection, but it's just not enough. You still need to wear sunscreen. So put your sunscreen on and check out that brand. All right, the next one on my list, and I'm going to try to wrap this up soon, is Vera More. The thing from this brand that I was interested in is their blushes again. Like I said, I love blushes, and I saw they have a range of so many different color powder blushes that I would really like to try. So Vera More is another one on my list. The next one is Ace Beauty. I do own one eyeshadow palette from Ace Beauty, but I would really like to try more. A lot of their palettes are super beautiful the way they're arranged, and I love the artwork on the front as well, like the design, super cute. All right, I'm gonna go faster. Next, Fenty Beauty. I've tried Fenty Beauty products before. I've tried their foundation. I want to say there's something else I've tried from there as well, but the main thing I had was their foundation, the matte one. Didn't love it, so I decluttered it. But oh, I have their glosses as well. I love the Fenty glosses. They are so beautiful. They're my favorite gloss formula. I actually just recently bought the set of minis, like, because I love them. So super beautiful. And I would like to try more from Fenty. I want to try their cream bronzer. I have one of the cream blushes from Fenty, the one called Drama Class or Drama something, the purple one. Very pretty, very cute. But I want to try more from Fenty. I want to try their powder highlighters, and I would like to try, some more of their lip products. So yeah, Fenty Beauty is another one on my list. All right, I'm gonna go through the rest of these really quickly. Makeup Scientist, I would really like to try. They are, I think, a brand new brand. I would like to try from the Crown case. I like their aesthetic. I love school, and I'm a teacher. How perfect is that? They have like the makeup that is shaped like school stuff, like pencils and notebooks and stuff like that. Super cute. September Rose is another one that I didn't even know was Black owned, but I just recently found that out. I would like to try some of their palettes, their eyeshadows. Bellagiant Cosmetics, I don't know if that's how you say that, but that one I would like to try some of their single shades. They have some really pretty colors. Clarity Cosmetics, pretty eyeshadows again. And then Makeup Addiction Cosmetics, I would also love to try. Colored Rain as well. Did I say Colored Rain? Colored Rain, I would love to try some of their products as well. Range Beauty, they have some face and base products that I would like to try from them. And there's so many more on my list. I won't go through all of them because this video is getting long, but like I said, I will have a Google Doc list listed in the description box. Click on there, you can see the list of more beauty brands that I've just compiled into a list for people to check out. And I will also probably do maybe another video, maybe listing off some more brands, because I know there's so many more that are not highlighted here, as well as I'm going to do a video using my products from Black owned brands that I do have. So hopefully you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, share it out to your friends so they can hear about these Black owned brands and maybe give some support. And subscribe if you want to see more things from my channel. I do other videos about makeup. I also do movie reviews because I love horror movies. They're my favorite thing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll check you guys out later. Look out for my other video trying Black owned brand products.